Good morning, folks. You're watching here another version of the solar tornadoes you saw exiting the north in yellow yesterday in 171 angstroms. This time it's ionized helium. We're in the original Valley of the Sun for this weekend's Electric Universe Conference 2016. Festivities kicked off last night and continue through Sunday. In today's news, we're going to be looking at weather, volcano eruptions, the cause of an upcoming earthquake watch, and one Earthspot system to watch near the Gulf of Mexico. But as always, we begin here over at spaceweathernews.com and find the last day on our star not much more active than previous days, just a few of those surface surges, and the southern dark coronal hole. The solar flaring is on the no-fly list, dangerously low. Largest sunspot on the disk is simple, and the rest are small and disorganized and not facing this way. Solar wind here, intensification of the stream was not too significant, and we aren't 100% out of the woods yet with that stream, but the storms are becoming less and less likely from it. Keep that in mind for two reasons. First, without geomagnetic disruptions, these southern coronal holes are set to produce some fair seismicity, given that the watch score is already beginning to want to go back up and the volcanoes are on the uptick in Costa Rica and the Philippines as well. Now, if somehow the solar wind does intensify a bit more, we could see tropical development near the Gulf of Mexico here. The East Pacific system died when this stream failed to produce geomagnetic storms thus far. Other top weather notes include a flash flood in Singapore. Rain came down very hard yesterday. The opposite issue prevailing in the U.S. Southwest with evacuations in 3 states due to wildfires. And last but not least, we mentioned it yesterday, Eastern Australia. Weather shares in the comments, please. I'd like to know if this is as bad as it looks like it's going to be. Now, folks, even though my talk at the conference is this morning, you may recall that last week's podcast was split into 2 parts. Today we'll be posting part 2 over at suspiciousobservers.org. We've got the pressure and radar forecast followed by shots of our star to close. Just about 3 a.m. in Phoenix, and that's the news. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.